Capricorn, if this person were to send you a message, what would the message be? Okay. It would be, when can I get my stuff? Oh my God. What happened? What happened, Capricorn? Why is this person wanting to get their stuff? Oh my God. Okay, let's see. Why does this person want to get their stuff? Ooh. They're leaving. They're leaving. Why? Ooh, they mad. What did you do, Capricorn? What happened? Okay, so somebody here is very is saying, you know what, forget it. I'm not going to fight for this anymore. I am gone. This person feels like they're not going to fight for this anymore. Like they just want to. There could be people or situations here where it's becoming maybe too hard for this person, or they just had enough, you know? So they're just saying goodbye. Ooh, it looks like somebody here made a decision to leave. They know it's going to hurt them. They know it's going to hurt like hell. But they're probably going to regret it. But they want to leave. They're saying enough is enough, and they're leaving. So let's see what this deck tells us about this person. Why are they mad? Why do they want to get their stuff? Okay. Okay, so for some of you out there, it could have been that this, whatever it is that you had, Capricorn, with this person, they felt like it was going like way too slow. Maybe no progress. And so they could have gotten just tired of waiting, and they said, you know what, forget it. Also, maybe communication was too slow, and maybe you just friend zone them, right? So let's see. Let's see what happened. Yeah. This person wanted things to go a little faster, and maybe you were taking too much time. They didn't see much progress in this. So that could have been one of the reasons why they just left, because they wanted more progress in this, and yeah, it was going way too slow for them. So like I said, no communication, very little communication. This person needed more communication from you. Maybe for whatever reason, you were not giving them the communication that they wanted. So for them, it was, it was too slow. It was just too slow. They probably thought, well, one other thing that they could be thinking is that you were probably, maybe you were communicating, but with other people, maybe with one more other person that maybe you were juggling, this person and another, or that maybe you had a lot of things to do and didn't have enough time for this person, and that's why things were going too slow. And but this person just they didn't like it. They didn't like it, you know. So they felt like they had enough patience, you know. They said enough with the patience. So what did they do? They could have friend zoned you. Maybe they're just looking at you as a friend, and that's it. Because this person is done. You know, their patience is just not there anymore. So they are taking care of themselves. They're doing whatever they need to do. Maybe it's somebody that also works a lot, but they're done, you know. So they probably don't hate you, but they probably just friend zone you, you know. That's probably what they're doing, because this was too slow for them. Okay, let me get 2 cards from this deck and then we'll be done. So this person, oh, look at that. Finality, and yeah, these are breakups, you know. So this person, I feel like this person is really done. Like they're just done, right? There could have been like differences, maybe too many differences between you guys. But also what I see here is that this person thought that there was another person in the mix, maybe third party there, and they just think this was a mistake, you know, that this was a wish that just was not going to be fulfilled. So they are just saying no more. So they could be just having fun, you know, with friends, going out. Maybe you've seen them going out, just having friends and having a good time, you know, because they just know that this is not going to work out. They thought it would, but now they're convinced that it's too many differences. Maybe there's a third party and they are done. It was going too slow and they can't. So they are going to have a new beginning, but on their own. Okay. So there is your reading. I hope that you liked it. It gave you some kind of clarity. And don't forget to give a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one.